YouTube? It's your boy, just Jaymin. Listen, we back at it again with another reaction. I got my boy
DJ Donny the Don.
You already know we at the Lighthouse with it today.
Yes, sir.
I know it's been a minute since I posted, but my boy called me and said, listen, we gotta hop on this reaction. So listen, we here. We about to hop into this Meek Mill, What's Free, Rick Ross and Jay-Z reaction. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I've heard mixed reviews on Twitter and whatnot about the album. But then a lot of people is telling me, like, this is one of the coldest albums of 2018. You know, it's perfect that it came in right before the end of the year, right?
Meek had one hell of a redemption year, I can say that much.
No, facts, though. He came back with Drake. You know what I'm saying? He's over Nicki, you know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy to hear it. And I rock with Meek. Like, I've been listening to Meek for a minute, like, house party type, you know what I'm saying? Like, way back type.
Facts.
But, we're going to see what this song is hitting for, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, follow, subscribe, hit the noti bell. And give this video a thumbs up, you know what I'm saying? And if you want Donny to make a channel, like, you know what I'm saying, after the reaction, make sure y'all drop that down in the comments below too.
Let me know.
Alright, y'all. So let's see what this is hitting for. Meek Mill, What's Free, Rick Ross and Jay-Z.
You know what free is, nigga?
For those of y'all who don't know, that sample right there, that's off the
What's Beef?
That's What's Beef.
That is What's Beef.
That's Biggie. That's off the
What's Beef.
Life After Death soundtrack, man.
Yo.
And to be on a sample like this, that means either you extra confident that you about to say some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta come hard. You gotta, like, listen, with that sample right there, What's Beef? If y'all heard Biggie, What's Beef? You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from New York, you know that, like, What's Beef?
Legendary.
Beef is one up. You know what I'm saying? That, like, that's hard. That's hard.
Legendary.
So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Meek for taking that. Now that, when you said that, when I heard the strings playing, I was like, where have I heard this before?
Mafioso.
No, tough.
Free is when the TV ain't controlling what we see. Told my niggas I need you. Through all the fame, you know I stay true. Pray my niggas stay free. Made a few mistakes, but this ain't where I wanna be. Before I'm judged by 12, put a 12 on my feet. Told my niggas I need you. Stay up, I know these times ain't true. Real life was free.
Oh, let me just pause real quick. The intro set up the song by asking them rhetorical questions because you already know nothing in life is free, right? You know what I'm saying? Nothing in life is free. My boy Meek Mill came in talking about some what's free. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing, bruh. Nothing. So
I like that energy. I would say I think he could have did better on that hook, but for what it's worth, I don't know. I don't want to judge it. I might be judging it on Biggie standards, but
true. No, not judging on Biggie standards. You know what I'm saying? Meek took the audacity to grab a Biggie beat.
Yeah. So
you gotta come hard. But so far the intro's good. It's real conscious right now. Like, it's what's free. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically what's going on in this world, especially for being black African American, like, nothing's free and you got a lot of stuff working against you. But let's get into Rick Ross.
Monday, I keep stacking my money. I need a ladder by summer. 8K shots, niggas ducking straight shots. Been a top dog, that's before the K dots. Cracking in 06 and Mac.
Did y'all hear that? I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to catch every bar in this, cause listen, he said I've been a top dog. That's before the K dots. You already know Top Dog Entertainment, TDE, K dot, Kendrick Lamar. Come on,
he
son.
said I'm stacking my money. No, he said I'm stacking my money. I need a ladder by summer. Yo.
Bars.
Yeah, talking like you Mitch, disastrous on the strip. Holding on your bitch could've never sold you a brick. With them people you never been on a list. Mona Lisa to me ain't nothing but a bitch. Hanging pictures like niggas swinging from his dick. We so different you thought these didn't exist. The Megalodon never seen on his wrist. I'm from the south where they...
Yo. Y'all know the Megalodon, like the shark they say that don't exist, like that
like that dinosaur, the Megalodon shark. Okay.
He said some other shit that I forgot.
And we can run it back. Listen, we're gonna run it back because I'm trying to do a thorough review.
Oh, Mitch. He said that Mitch. Y'all remember Paid in Full? Like, you talking like you Mitch and get this how they kidnapped his nephew and shit. He said you talking like Mitch, but they can't get this. What he said?
Let me run that back.
Walking the pavement, I pray I'm illuminated. Over a decade and never nobody's favorite. Pot and kilo go hand in hand like we gamble and huff. My amigo 1,000,000 grams when we count them and up. You was dead broke, I let you hold it back. You paid for it, but I fuck around and stole the track. Screaming gang, now you want to rap. Racketeering charges caught him on the tap. Look at...
I don't know who he's talking about necessarily, but that low key do sound like he might be coming at. I don't know when this song was made. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when this song was made, but
Yeah,
it's coincidental that 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? That gang rap type rap, and then he hit him back with that racketeering bar. I don't know if he's throwing subtle shots, but I mean it's Rick Ross, he the boss. I don't think he has to. You feel me?
And then he's saying like how he's on nobody's favorite. I'm gonna be honest, Rick Ross has always been on my top 10.
Not fact.
Like, even if you don't give the greatest bars, but he had the greatest elevation. Him and Jeezy, they both had elevation, but the way he flows, the way he says words and stuff, like, man, he got like one of the smoothest flows. Like,
I agree. I rock with Ross. Like Ross, I was gonna say that too. After this, I was like, this is a good verse from Ross. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, Ross has a particular sound and a particular fan base. He really do.
One thing I noticed, he never slacks when he on a track with HOV.
Nah, facts though. He can't. He got a couple. What other song does he have with HOV? Yo,
Freemason.
What's the other song? The Devil Is Alive.
Yeah.
Yo, he spazzed on that, John. But yeah, we're gonna see what the rest of this verse hitting for though.
20 million cash, they know I got that up for rap. Maybe it's the Michael Rubens or the Robert Krafts or the billionaire from Marcy in the way they got my back. See how I prevailed and now they try to knock me back. Lock me in the cell for all them nights and I won't snap. 250 a show and they still think I'm selling crack. When you bring my name up to the judge, you tell them facts.
Son, what's crazy about this? What's crazy about the metaphors that Meek is using is that like no matter what he can do, the system is pinning against him. That's what he's basically saying. Like that whole entire couple bars in there was basically saying like I'm doing rap shows. Like I'm not even doing nothing crazy, and like people are still like the judges are still coming at me saying I'm doing all these crazy things. I've earned dirty money, stuff like that. And my man is making his money clean, doing what he's great at. You know what I'm saying? So like. That's real. Like this song is a real song. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And they say when you go to trial, you stand in front of the jury, they're supposed to judge you, but you can't judge somebody unless you have all the facts. Like he said, tell them the facts. So how you only gonna give them the dirt? If you gonna judge a man, judge him by his full scope of his life. You know what I mean?
Facts though. I mean, low key. I like how Meek. This is Meek's redemption. You never lie when you said that. Like this is Meek's redemption, and I'm glad. Like I gotta listen to the rest of this album. Actually, this is the first track I've heard on this album, and like if this sets the tone for the album, I'm already knowing like it's a masterpiece. But like we gonna see what the rest of that verse hitting for.
Funding all these kids to go to college. Tell them I wish ceasing all these wars, stopping violence. Trying to fix the system in the way that they designed it. I think they want me silenced. Oh, say you can see. I don't feel like I'm free. Locked down in my cell, shackled from ankle to feet. Judge.
Yo, you know how I said, oh say, can you see? Like, oh say you can see. I don't feel like I'm free. I like how he did that shit.
Dang, I didn't even peep that though, bro. Good catch. Because like the play on the words, oh say, like wow.
That shit was ill. I like that.
Nah, facts though. See,
run that back a little bit?
Yeah, facts. Listen, people don't understand how clever sometimes these bars are that they go over people's heads. Like people don't understand that Meek to do that, to put that in, like that's talent. That's a talent to do so. You see what I'm saying?
And the tone that they speaking on, it's like the funny thing about it, the tone so far that I noticed, they talking about being judged in trial, but it's like almost like in this moment they're questioning America. It's almost like they reverse the table.
No, facts though.
They always judging well, not they or us. I don't want to make it that political, but the way the society is set up.
I'm gonna say us. Listen, I'm gonna say us. It's evident, and it's not that something that we need to shy away from. And I rock with Meek for bringing it to light. Not that we haven't already known. Like if you're in the culture, you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But the more people they bring together on it, the more voices that are heard by it, the more rappers that rap about it. Like you know what I'm saying? We'll all start to understand. Hopefully, it touches a lot of audiences. So you're right.
Not only that, it's like sometimes people say, "Oh, we heard this before." Sometimes they need to hear it again because the less you say it, the more it disappears.
Exactly.
So like this new generation don't hear shit like this. Right now, just like, yo, this is what the wave is now. Yeah, this is the wave right now, but you still got to keep a little of this inside of that wave because it's gonna be diluted so much, and that's what they wanted to happen. They wanted to be diluted so much that you don't get that message, that you forget what happened. Just like these new rappers forget the old rappers from last generation, they gonna forget their ancestors.
Nah, facts though, and this is real rap. Like I'm happy that Meek came back with a real rap album. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that mumble rap, a lot of the hype music, like it's cool for the turn up vibe, but like you need to hear like you need to feed yourself stuff that's gonna make you see from a bigger perspective, and it's just that simple. So.
And it's conscious, but it's not preachy. It's like they got street dudes on it, so it's like, yo, you don't want to hear the conscious dude talk. It's about time the street dudes spoke it in a way, like they put the sugar in the medicine. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's that knowledge right there, though. For real, it can speak. It touches a different crowd, a different demographic. But yeah, we're gonna see. We ran it back a little bit, so we're gonna get right back into it.
Judges, tell them facts. Tell them how we funding all these kids to go to college. Tell them how we ceasing all these wars, stopping violence. Trying to fix the system in the way that they designed it. I think they want me silent. Oh, say you can see, I don't feel like I'm free. Locked down in my cell, shackled from ankle to feet. Judge banging that.
Like, y'all remember that song they used to make you sing in school? Like that, oh, say, can you see? And how he did that flip on it, that oh, say you can see, I don't feel like I'm free. Like, the flip on that was crazy. Like, I like that.
That shit was insane. That the play on that, it took some time. Meek Mill definitely sat down and was like, yo, I'm about to put some real knowledge in these bars for this track. So I can appreciate that for sure.
Facts.
Turned me to slave from a king. Another day in the bing. I gotta hang from a string. Just for popping a willie. My people march to the city. From a cell to a chopper. If you from the top of the city, you can tell how we rockin'. Soon as I pop up, we litty. Poppin' like Pebble and
yo, from the cell to the chopper to the top of my city. Like, yo, that's fucking crazy, man. His story, like, yo, everybody in the city marched with, they marched for him. His city, yo, a lot of people like, yo, my city behind me. Yo, his city was literally behind him.
And everybody that was big in the city supported him too. The franchise owners of the Eagles, the Kevin Hart, everybody that was from Philly was out there supporting him. And then the story about how he went from the jail cell on a chopper like he Scarface or something.
Straight to the game.
Straight to the game, sat down courtside. You know what I'm saying?
Courtside.
Courtside. You know what I'm saying? The man was chilling, but that's
crazy.
That's love though. Was it what did he get out of jail and went straight? Was it the Philly game or it was like not Philly, like the Eagles, or was it?
Nah, it was the basketball game.
It was the basketball game, right? Yeah, facts. That's crazy.
Big Poppin' and Diddy and niggas counting me out. Like my account ain't busy. That's 5 million 20. Sit up and count to I'm dizzy. Finna 500,000. 100 round and it's dizzy. Is we beefing and rapping? I might just pop it with Drizzy. Like what's free? Free is when nobody else can tell us.
If we beefing or rapping, I just might pop up with Drizzy. Also, the playoffs, is we beefing, because the what's beef beat, like the play on that though, is we beefing or is we rapping? You know what I mean? No, he wasn't throwing no shade at Biggie and Pac for their beef or whatnot, but like he was making amends with Drizzy. Like, yo, we just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just rappers and we mean more. Drizzy brought Drake out. Or Drizzy brought Meek out at a show, and ever since then, like, it's been good. I feel like Drizzy has been making amends with a lot of people in the rap game. You know what I'm saying?
So I know, I wonder what's his game plan. There's a reason why Drake doing that. I just haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, he is plotting.
Yeah,
he is plotting. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Drizzy got some tricks up his sleeve.
He up to something. That's a sneaky little light-skinned motherfucker right there.
Nah, for sure. For sure. All right, let's see what the rest of this. I think it's about to go into the hook. We're going to go through it, but yeah.
Free is when the TV ain't controlling what we see. Told my niggas I need you. Through all the fame, you know I stay true. Pray my niggas stay free. Made a few mistakes, but this ain't where I wanna be. Before I'm judged by 12, put a 12 on my feet. Told my niggas I need you. Stay up, I know these times ain't true. Real life was free.
In the land of the free where the blacks enslaved. 3/5 of a man, I believe's the phrase. I'm 50% of...
In the land of the free, where the blacks enslaved. 3/5 of a man. 3/5 of a man, I believe, is the phrase. For those that don't know, back in the slavery time and after slavery as well, like, black men was considered less value than mule and cattle. Like
3/5 of a man.
3/5 of a man. For every 5 black dudes, 3 of them equal 1 white dude. So they say.
You know what I'm saying?
3/5 of a man, and it's so-called free land of ours.
And that's a crazy bar. Like, the knowledge see, what people don't realize is that there's a time where certain rappers used to put knowledge in music, you know what I mean? And that's what this is. Like, I just appreciate HOV for keeping that alive, because a lot of y'all might not even know or remember from y'all school what the 3/5 compromise was, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to HOV for really preaching.
Came in there talking.
That's what I'm saying, off the strengths. Not even trying to get on y'all, but like,
that's his opening line. He ain't just like, yo.
let me tell y'all what's good in these streets. But yo, we gonna see what the rest of this verse hitting for.
Debt free, yeah. 100% of Ace of Spade worth half a beat. Rock Nation, half of that, that's my piece. 100% of.
I'm sorry, I just cannot let this bar go, kid. My man said I'm 100% Ace of Spade. He owns Ace of Spade. That's half a beat. So basically, his company Ace of Spade worth half a billion, right? 500 million. But that's half a beat, right? Beyonce is worth $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like the bars this man put together be so clever.
And he let you know his worth. You're like, yo, 3/5 of a man. Okay, I own Duce, debt free.
Debt free.
100% of spades, half a B.
What are you saying? Yeah, my man, HOV is like the ideal. Like there's certain black men that I feel like people should look up to, right? Like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? People should look up to LeBron. I feel like
and LeBron James looks up to HOV.
That's what you see how it works. You see how I look up to LeBron. LeBron never cheated on his wife. You know what I'm saying? My man been. Listen, he don't got no
black men don't
exposure.
cheat.
Yeah, black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's still with his wife. He been with the same woman all these years. Has the same kid. You know what I'm saying? His kids. He never went to jail. Never been in trouble for no drugs. Like he's the ideal black man. You know what I'm saying? Type. But let's see what the rest of the song. We don't know if he cheated. You know what I'm saying? Black men don't cheat.
I ain't say nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the rest of the song here, though.
Bust it up with my cheese, Smokes my niggas won't ever work together. 100% of Ace of Spade worth half a beat, Rock Nation, half of that, that's my piece. 100% of title to bust it up with my cheese, Smokes my niggas won't ever work together. You run a checker, but they never give you leverage. No red hat, don't.
Yo, that might be a Drake bar. I'm not sure, but he's like, yo, I own 100% of title. I bust it up with my G's.
Right.
You run that checkup, but they'll never give you leverage. Drake don't own none of his masters.
Exactly.
Like, they don't own none of his masters.
And HOV reached out to Drake personally and asked Drake, like, yo, come on this deal with me.
And
never did.
The person that Drake looks up to, Lil Wayne, sided with HOV on title.
Really?
Yeah, he went with title.
See, there's a certain ethic in the game. Like, you gotta really listen to your OGs. Like, whoever's your OG, like, listen to them, because I'm trying to tell you, they've been there before, they've done it. But nah, that could be a slick shot at Drake. But Drake in no position right now. He trying to make amends. He not gonna come for HOV, bro. HOV just got away with whatever he just said right there. You know what I'm saying?
And Drake, didn't HOV more verse in the album?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they good.
For sure.
You run a checker, but they never give you leverage. No red hat, don't Michael and Prince me, yay. They separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA. I ain't one of these house niggas.
Listen, man. Don't red hat us. No, we said don't red hat me. No Michael and Prince. Don't Michael and Prince me and yay. They separate you when you got Michael and Prince DNA. Like how they put. For those who don't know, or maybe too young to know, when Michael Jackson and Prince was alive, during both of the peaks of their careers, they were out around the same time. And they always used to put Michael Jackson and Prince against each other, like, yo, who's better, Michael or Prince? Who's the real king of pop, and this, that, and the third.
Right.
So they always used to put them together. At the same time, it was like every time there was one successful black man, they always try to put somebody else against them. Like, with Biggie and Pac, like, they wasn't against each other, they was brothers.
And that's still a question too. That's still a question. Like, they still ask who's better, Biggie or Pac. Like, that's still something that's prevalent to this day. And HOV is basically saying through these bars, because like when I first heard this, I thought that I low key thought until you said something that Ye or HOV was coming at Ye. But in all actuality, it's like he's saying like, don't put me against my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to do me like y'all did Prince. I know that, you know, about the bands in the 80s.
Yeah.
And whatnot, like
Aerosmith, like Red Hot Chili Peppers. Well, they probably wasn't the 80s. Those were more like 90s.
90s. But they never put them against each other. You never hear like who's the.
They used to go on tour together. All those rock stars used to go on tour together, and nobody used to put them against each other. But they can never be one successful black man in a position. They can never be more than one.
Yeah, there can't be two successful black people without it being a competition on who's better when everybody should be eating. And I feel like HOV was expressing that because when you said pit me, HOV tweeted actually like don't pit me against my brother, like you know what I'm saying. Tweeted it not too long ago. I read it before I actually listened to the song. Like don't pit me against my brother. Yay. Actually, I could probably pull that joint. Actually, I don't know what I ain't gonna do all that. But go on HOV Twitter and see like he's saying like bro like we're not going against each other. Like I love Ye. That's my brother, man. Like you know what I'm saying. So good bar. It was a good bar for Ye or for HOV.
Yeah, man. That's some deep shit too. Yo, yeah, get it together, man. Don't let them fuck you up over there, man.
For real, dog.
Using you.
Got me confused. I still like his music, but like, bro, you're not representing the people, right, bro? But let's see what the rest of the song hitting for.
He's still a nigga in the Benz.
Right.
My house like a resort, my house bigger than yours, my spot. It's me and Ye, they separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA. I ain't one of these house niggas you bought. My house like a resort, my house bigger than yours, my spot. Come on, man. My route better, of course. We started without food in our mouth. They gave us pork and pig intestines. Shit you discarded that we ingested. We made the project a wave. You came back, reinvested.
We didn't have food in our mouth, so they gave us pork and pig intestines. The shit you disregarded that we ingested. Man, like that's facts, man. Like back in those slavery days, like when they didn't want the rest of whatever food they didn't want, when they used to fucking chow down food. Think about when a kid in your household eats food, right? And he doesn't want to finish his plate and y'all make him throw it in the garbage. That food would have went to the slaves.
Right.
Half chewed bones. Not only that, when they used to slaughter the pigs and stuff, they take the good meat. And then all the intestines and all the bad shit, they used to throw it in the backyard to the slaves. Not even on a platter. They used to just throw it back there in the dirt. And we used to get it, clean it up, wash it up, and make chitlins and shit out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And what's crazy about that is like black people just make things so positive these days. Chitlins are still around to this day. Now, I don't necessarily eat them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a lot of people that don't eat that.
I never had chitlins in my life.
You know what I'm saying? I never had them, but certain communities do. You go to the Carolinas, like they still eat them, and it's not like they think nothing of it. To them, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like they made it that culture, and I can like black people do that with a lot of different things in this world. Just about everything. All the negativity, you know what I'm saying?
We did it with the word nigga.
Exactly. Right there, exactly that. Now, if you watching this, don't you say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not this. I don't want anybody to hear this song and think this is like an anti-white song either. This is us speaking to us because we need that because they're not going to tell us that. I don't even feel anger within the song. Part of me feels a certain kind of awakening that you get that emotion.
It's that consciousness.
But more so you get inspired when you hear this man talk on some shit like this. This whole everybody's verse, you like, damn. It make you want to go out and do some great shit. You're like, yo, I need to get my shit together.
It's like yo, if HOV can do it, you know what I'm saying, so can I. Whether it be not through making music, but just whatever I want to accomplish in life, whatever my goals are, you know what I'm saying, like, I can handle those.
Yo, if you're a young black man or a black man period and you're not inspired by this shit, you need to walk into a wall.
Straight up, though, drive into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what the rest of the song here for.
And gentrified it, took niggas sense of pride, now how that's free. When them people stole the soul and hit niggas with 360s. I ain't got a billion streets.
They stole the soul and gave niggas 360 deals. Like, they stole the soul music. They stole rock and roll. They stole R&B and called it alternative.
Yeah.
They still in reggae and calling it tropical house.
I still can't believe that. Like what's crazy is that R&B now is R&B is alternative now. That's the new name for R&B music of our generation, and it's mostly a specific demographic. And there's a lot of UK vibes on that too that feed into that. But rock and roll started with black people. R&B and soul started with black people. Like, you have to understand that.
And I could be reaching as well, but like back like in the 50s and 60s, they used to literally take black people's songs. You'd be like, you know what, this song is good, but because you're black, it won't work for you.
So let's give it to Elvis or something like that.
Exactly.
No, facts though. That's that's real rap. That's real rap. Y'all need to do y'all music research, man.
And now they got 360. They taking everything from y'all. Every dollar you make, they taking that from you. There's a 360 deal.
Yeah.
That's slavery.
Don't sign no 360 if you an upcoming artist, bro. It's not a good look. Stay independent. You know what I'm saying?
Shit you discarded that we ingested. We made the project a wave. You came back, reinvested and gentrified it. Took niggas sense of pride and how that's free. And them people stole the soul and hit niggas with 360s. I ain't got $1 billion streams, got $1 billion. Inflating numbers like we both be happy about this. We was praising Billboard, but we were young. Now I look at Billboard like, is you dumb?
Dumb?
To this day, grandma.
I remember that Billboard used to be like, Billboard 100 used to be like the hottest thing, like just be on the Billboard. Now,
You used to dream of being on Billboard.
Nobody cares about it no more. You know what I'm saying? And HOV is basically laughing at it like, bro, like.
Yo, they fucked him over at first because they didn't want to put his. Remember when with the whole Sprint shit? They didn't want to give him platinum because he sold he sold 2 million copies to them or half a million copies.
Yeah.
And then later on they registered. Or what about they got somebody's numbers wrong. They got Nicki's numbers wrong. Nicki was.
Oh yeah, and that's why she was mad at Travis Scott about the sale.
Yeah, and now they this week I heard something that they got Travis Scott numbers wrong again because Tekashi was literally #1, but they didn't register something and they didn't give him credit for it. So
They need to get the streaming stuff correct. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna add it to the platform, they need to make sure that it's verified. That's all I gotta say.
Beyonce don't like them either.
Nah, for real though, for real. But yo, let's see what the rest of the song here, bro.
Say, they gonna have to kill me, grandmama, I'm not their slave. Check out the bazaar, rapping style used by me. The HOV, look at my hand free, carefree. Niggas ain't nan free, enjoy your change. What's your employer name with the hairpiece? I survived the hood, can't.
What's that guy name with the hairpiece?
Yo, the flow of that verse was A1. No cap.
Homage to Biggie, rest in peace, B.I.G.
Yeah, facts though. Like that.
Check out the bazaar, rapper style used by me, the
B.I.G. Yeah.
Yo.
He paid tribute to Biggie for that. You know what I'm saying? Meek was like, I got this beat. You know what I'm saying? I got this beat. HOV was like, all right, I already know who I gotta give my condolences to, my tribulations to. You know what I'm saying?
On top of that, hair free, carefree. He walking around with his hair growing out, just chilling, wearing whatever he want. This is what a billionaire looks like.
Right.
I look like you.
Just like
you
me
look like
and
me.
you. Yep.
This is what a billionaire look like. Y'all ain't nail free.
Nail free. Boy, HOV don't play no games, bro.
Me, my account so good, I'm practically living tax-free. Factory, that's me. Sold drugs, got away, scot-free. That's a CCE, copy, guilt-free. Still me, and expect me to not feel away. To this day, you would say, y'all kill me. Sucker-free, no shucking me. I don't jive turkey. Say happy Thanksgiving shit sound like a murder to me. Smoke-free. Oh.
Shucking me. I don't jive turkey.
Happy Thanksgiving sound like a murder to me. Facts, man. Massacre Day. Happy Massacre Day.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really that bar. I mean, I'm pretty sure the culture aware of it now. Like, you already know that this is invaded land that we on type. You know what I'm saying? And basically, HOV is giving putting that bar to reference, saying that like that sounds like Happy Thanksgiving. That sounds like murder to me. Like that sounds like all the Indians and people that were murdered for this land. Like, you know. So that bar was tough. And the shuck and jive. Turkey, you know what I mean? Like that play on words with it.
He say I'm basically living tax free. Like why not work to a point in your life where you don't have to pay taxes to a government that robbed somebody else for their land? Like how you gonna rob somebody for their land and then you want me to pay for it? That's like if I walk in your house today, be like, yo, give me the rent money for you living here.
Yeah, that's a juicy contradiction. That's what we call that, juicy contradiction. But that's tough.
Come on.
Calling out toll free, label rob you for millions, yet you wanna put a hole in me. Sugar free, seasoned but I'm salt free. You lay a hand on hold my shooters, shoot for free. I promise world.
Label robbing you for millions, but you wanna put a hole in me? Yo, I'm sugar free. I'm seasoned, but I'm salt free. I'm seasoned, but I'm salt free. I ain't mad at nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm seasoned.
But I'm still seasoned. I've been in the game for years. You know what I'm saying?
96.
My man say he's a seasoned veteran in the game. Ain't no salt on him though. He not hating. He done been through it all. At trials and tribulations. My man made it through standing tall. Tight.
Label rob you for millions, yet you wanna put a hole in me. Sugar free, seasoned but I'm salt free. You lay a hand on hold my shoe to shoot for free. I promise World War III. Send an order through a hands free. Kill you in 24 hours or shorter, you can't ignore the hand speed. On God, it's off the head, this improv, but it's no comedy. Sign I fail, hell no.
Yo, the outro verse, that last outro verse, my man said he'll murder y'all hands free. You know what I'm saying?
Murder you in 24 hours
or less.
Assure you can't ignore the hand speed.
The 24 hours or less, bro. The clock go 24 hours. The hands on the clock. You can't ignore the hand speed, how fast it happens. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the Seinfeld bar at the end. Let's run that back one more time.
Sign I fail, hell no.
Yeah.
Season, but I'm salt free. You lay a hand on hold my shoe to shoot for free. I promise World War III. Send an order through a hands free. Kill you in 24 hours or shorter. You can't ignore the hand speed. On God, it's off the head. This improv, but it's no comedy. Sign I fail, hell no.
Alright, it's off the head.
It's all improv.
It's all improv.
And sign I feel like sign of me falling, basically, right? That's what he's saying. There's no Seinfeld.
He said that's a sign I fell. Hell nah. But they like Seinfeld.
And Seinfeld was improv.
It was an improv comedy series.
Fam.
Yo.
Wow. Overall, I'm gonna be real with you. Overall, there was bars and gems in here that really hit home. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really was. This was an educational song, high key, but it also wasn't delivered in a way where they're trying to drill and yell at you or just be like, I know a lot of young kids be like, oh, I don't want that lyrical, you know what I'm saying, conscious rap. But like this right here, this is exactly what you need. It's delivered with nice flow. You know what I'm saying? The features on it came through. The beat, like it's so intricate, all the details they put into creating this song, from using the what's beat, from using the bars.
How can you not look like, I don't see anybody that can say anything bad about this song. If you black, you gotta appreciate. Anybody who's black and don't appreciate this song, you a dumb motherfucker.
Straight up.
And if you white and you don't like this, you're a racist. Because I don't care. If you white and you don't like this, you're straight racist.
No
because
cap.
This right here was like, it was so calculated and so prestige at the same time.
Exactly.
Like damn. Finally, some rappers got it together where they married flow with delivery, with bars, with the beat, and metaphors and a message. All that wrapped in one. That's good music right there.
And it makes you feel good too, because like listening to it on first listening to it, like if you can catch the bars, then you appreciate your culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what they're saying and they're speaking to you. You feel like, oh man, that hidden message in there, like I caught that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes you feel good as a listener too. For myself, at least, it makes me feel good because I'm like, damn, like I'm really aware, I'm really conscious of what's going on in society too. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to know that HOV, Meek Mill, Rick Ross can all relate on it. And on top of that, there was no bad verse in here. I could listen to this song. It's 6 minutes. I could listen to this song all the way through.
Yeah, it was 6 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's a 6 minute track. Exactly. It's smooth. It's a smooth track.
It's probably still some bars I missed in there. I probably had to hear like 2 or 3 more times. Like that's what rap was about. It was about, yo, rewind that shit.
Yo, let me run that back real quick. Right? What did he say? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
And this one song is literally the equivalent to 3 rap songs today.
Exactly.
3/5 of a man.
3/5 of a man right there. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yo,
I would say like this. HOV got verse of the year.
Off the strength.
I'm going to say he got verse of the year. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all can find anybody else with another verse harder than that shit right there.
Straight up. That's a challenge right there. Hey, but y'all already know what to do. Make sure y'all like, comment, follow, subscribe. Hit that noti bell. Damn. If y'all want my boy Donny to make a YouTube channel, start doing more reactions, being more features, make sure y'all drop that down in the comments. We're accepting that challenge. If you feel like there's a harder verse of 2018 than HOV's verse on What's Free, make sure y'all drop that down below. You already know what it is. We out. There it is.
Backstreet roads where you're taking me. Got me feeling like home ain't the place to be. Even when the love is gone, I can't leave. But baby, who the fuck are they to say that I can't dream?